the Arkansas casino drama. So let me tell you about this drama in Arkansas. But before I do, hit that like subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel, and feel free to leave a comment below. So, some dude is in a Hot Springs, Arkansas casino, living his best life, throwing back drinks, eating good food, probably feeling like a king. And when it's time to tip the waitress, what does he do? He shortchanges her. And she's like, oh, hell no. Now, I wasn't there, but I can only imagine how that argument went down. Now, the waitress was like this. Sir, I brought you 6 drinks, a steak, and even smiled at you when you kept calling me sweetheart. The least you could do was leave a proper tip. And dude is like, ho, I can buy you. Oh, really? But you can't even afford an extra $5 for a good service? And that's when everything went south. See, you know you messed up when you say something so dumb that everybody stops gambling just to watch the drama unfold. The slot machines are still ringing, but the real jackpot is this fool's mouth. So security gets involved, and now this man is getting escorted out the casino like he just got evicted from his own life. And this is where it gets even better. He gets to his car, and the police suddenly find a reason to search his vehicle. And guess what? They found 150 pounds. 150 pounds of what, you ask? Well, let's just say it wasn't gym equipment. Now, I don't know if he was high already or just naturally dumb, but let's think about this for a second. If you're riding dirty, the last thing you want to do is bring attention to yourself. But no, this man wanted to start a whole debate with the waitress over a tip, and now he's tipping himself straight into prison. Imagine being in jail and your cellmate's asking, what you in here for? And then one dude's like, oh, you know, some serious charges, trafficking, felony, possession. And the dude looks over and, what about you? Man, I didn't tip my waitress. Bro, imagine going down not because you were being slick, not because the cops were watching you, but because you were too cheap to tip a lady who brought you drinks and a hot meal. You were making money, but you couldn't break off a little something for her? That's crazy, bro. Let's talk about this tipping situation for a second. If you're out here making money, whether it's legal, illegal, or somewhere in between that don't ask, don't tell gray area, you gotta tip your waitress. That's just common courtesy. I mean, imagine being in a casino, spending hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, you know what I mean, just blowing in the slot machine, and when it's time to tip, you suddenly got a tight budget. That's like buying a $100,000 car and getting mad about a $100 oil change. And let's be real, who doesn't tip in a casino? If there's one place where tipping should be automatically, it's a casino. You know why? Because these servers are your lifeline. They see everything. You think the security cameras are watching you? Nah, the waitresses know exactly what's going on. They know who's winning, who's losing, who's drinking, who's about to make a life-altering bad decision. If you treat them right, they might even save you from yourself. If my guy had just tipped the waitress, she wouldn't have been mad. She wouldn't have called him out. He would have finished his night, drove home, and still had his 150 pounds. But no, he wanted to be cheap and disrespectful. And now he's sitting in the cell eating ramen noodles and drinking tap water. And that's what I don't understand. Why do people making money always act broke when it comes to tipping? The drug dealers, the scammers, the high rollers, y'all be flashing stacks of cash. But when it's time to tip, suddenly you're acting like you're on food stamps? You got bands of money, but you're arguing over $5? Priorities, my guy. Come on. And speaking about priorities, let's talk about these internet thugs. Because if there's one thing I'll never understand, it's these dudes who get online and snitch on themselves in real time. Back in the day, if you were doing something illegal, you kept your mouth shut. You stayed low-key. You didn't go around telling the whole world your business. But today, these new age gangsters are live streaming their own cases. They'll be like, yo, we just made that play. Big money moves. Shout out to my boy Little Glock. Free cash. Rico and my driver Juan, the transporter. We out here. Bro, the feds are watching this like it's their favorite Netflix show. Then they're shocked when they get caught. Man, I don't know how they found out. Well, let's see. You posted your location, your full operation, your real name, your fake name, and your grandma's house in the background. How do you think they found out? And then there's the ones who don't just snitch on themselves, they snitch on everyone. They'll post something like, me and my bro been running it up all year. Big moves with my guy, Big Tony, who be supplying the west side. And don't forget my cousin in Florida with the whole operation. We up. Now the cops are sitting there taking notes like, got it. Got it. Appreciate you, sir. Man, if you gonna do dirt, at least be smart about it. These dudes will comment a whole crime, go live about it, and then post, free me, when they get locked up. Nah, bro. You freed yourself right into the system. Look, the moral of the story is simple. If you're making money, tip your waitress. Don't be the guy who spends thousands but won't throw a few bucks to the person keeping you fed and drunk. If you're riding dirty, don't be loud. Move in silence. The goal is to get away, not to get caught, because you started an argument over a tip. Stop snitching on yourself. If your operation has a live streaming option, you're not a gangster. You're running a reality show. And the end of the day, some people are their own downfall. And this guy, he didn't just lose at the casino. He lost that life. Hit that like and subscribe button, man, and stop being dumb out there. Come on. Show!